Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dash Show Rose here, back with another video. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm starting to play music in the background now. That way my videos have more to them than just me talking in them. I decided since I'm going to be reviewing Trump Guy, I would play the president theme in the background. Now it's really quiet, so I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. So if not, this is just practice. Well, the video ain't practice, but this is just to show how I've improved. That's why I'm not gonna practice this video, because I'm just learning. I'm just gonna train myself, you know. Because I want when people watch my videos, I want them to see how I improve. I want to see how I improve. So, yes. Anywho, we're going to talk about Donald Trump. Family Guy President Trump. Family Guy, whatever that is. Trump Guy, I should say. Now, this theme, the president theme, is okay. I don't think it's great. I wouldn't listen to it, honestly. It's not that my favorite. Heck, I wouldn't want to be the president of the United States. It's pretty, it seems like a pretty hard job. But before I get any further, please subscribe for more videos. I'm at 92 subscribers. I'm hoping to hit 100 subscribers soon. Anywho, it's about time I get into this episode. I also have the speaker at 37. I'm gonna say that way I know. That way I know in case I mess the volume up on the music, I can turn it up later. But yeah, it's at 37 right now on the speaker for the TV. Anywho, let's talk about Trump Guy. Trump Guy is it's a bad episode. It's not the worst. Like, I gotta say, it's no nearly as bad as the bad episode I reviewed in season 16. But trust me, there are way worse episodes in this season alone. But I'm trying to review one of the least bad episodes, and that's this one. This one comes out more boring than anything. It's more boring. Basically, it's joking around how Trump is a shitty president and blah, blah, blah. He's got small hands, he harasses people, blah, blah, blah. You know, I gotta say, I know this is kind of vice versa, but I don't think Trump was really that bad of a president. Don't get me wrong, he's done some stupid crap, like during quarantine, you know, when he was still president, he shut down, well, he had everyone locked in their houses and stuff, which was kind of stupid because people needed money for jobs and stuff. So he was kind of shitty there. I mean, if he was gonna lock everyone in their house, he should have at least, you know, like, had a backup plan for businesses and stuff, because a lot of people lost money in businesses because of this stuff. But yeah, that's the whole joke here. President Trump in this is basically, this is the time of Hollywood when they fucking were shitting on the president. I mean, Family Guy's done it, The Simpsons done it. I mentioned that back in one of the earlier episodes. I can't remember. I think it was in Simpsons Guy. I can't remember. But basically, they had an episode where Lisa was leaving America because she hated the president, or blah blah blah. It's freaking just Hollywood. Hollywood just blames Trump for everything and blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth because I don't like politics. I'm not a politic person. I'm just not really a politic person. And this episode doesn't make me like politics anymore. It's just freaking boring as hell to watch this. And I mean, people told me too that Trump hates disabled kids or autism people. I'm not disabled, but I have autism, and the president never gave me trouble, so I don't know. Again, this is vice versa, so people may have different opinions. As long as they're nice about it, that's all that matters. I mean, compared to the president we have now, God, I hate the president we have now. I don't like how everything is skyrocketing. Like, I'm serious. Like, gas is going up, food is going up. Back in 2020, when President Trump was still office, not saying again he was a perfect president. Like I said, he had problems. But we were paying like $300 to $400 of groceries. Now we're paying $500 to $600 for groceries. It's freaking insane. It's like going up like $200. And you could be arguing that we're getting different food. But no, we're getting the same food. We're getting the same amount of food. Honestly, I feel like we probably should be getting different things to eat at the store, but you know, that's how my dad is. He's kind of, you know, like, well, let's grab Hamburger Helper. That way we have food that will last a while. Blah blah blah. I just like don't want to fight with him, so that's why I just do that. But yeah, anywho, enough about my opinion on this. Anywho, let's talk about the episode. How's the episode? Again, it's boring. It's a boring. Hold on a second. My dog is barking. It's hard for me to talk with the dog barking. Hang on. Hold on a second. Come on, JT. Sorry. I should have probably put my dog inside. I didn't think about that. I was too busy trying to get the music set up because I forgot to put the music in the background a few times. The dog saw someone running, I guess, with their dog across the street. So, yeah. Anywho, let's talk about this episode. Again, it's not very good. Heck, people who hate Donald Trump even hate this episode. It's basically just nothing but Trump jokes and making fun of Trump. It's not very funny, and I guess they make Trump have small hands and wear makeup. I don't really know. I just don't like this. I just do not like this episode. In fact, I'm giving it a bad. Again, it's not bad compared to the last episode I reviewed. It's bad though. It's really bad. Like, I do not like this episode. I just do not like it as much as like I don't hate it. Like hate it. One person said it was like the worst Family Guy episode ever. It's not. Hold on. Go back in there. Probably should have closed the door too. My dog doesn't listen very well. But yeah, anywho, I'm sorry about all these interruptions. I have a dog and he barks and stuff. You know how dogs are. But anywho, yes, this episode just does nothing but mock Trump and it's just a bunch of Trump jokes. They did it Hollywood nonstop. Like I said, The Simpsons has done this. They've done this on you know, South Park. Even kids cartoons like the Fairly Odd Parents had Poof making fun of Trump and all that. So it's just a bunch of Trump jokes and stuff in Hollywood, and they got really old after a while because there's only so much you can do. I'm not saying that Family Guy has always been bad at this. In fact, back when George W. Bush was the president, they constantly made fun of George W. Bush, but it was funny. It was funny. Here it's not funny. Here it's just the writers aware that their show has gotten bad, and then the cutaway gags are shitty. They're shitty, and yeah, and it's just a shitty episode. There's not really much I can add that other people haven't added. It's also got it's got the worst chicken fight ever. That's right. I said back in my Simpsons Guy review, I mentioned how they're. Actually, it wasn't the Simpsons Guy. Never mind. It was the episode where Stewie and where Brian have to worry about time moving backwards and stuff because Brian broke the time machine. I can't remember, though, what the episode was called because Family Guy doesn't have the greatest titles. I reviewed it, though, on my channel. I reviewed it, and yeah, basically I talked about how the Simpsons Guy I talked about how there's 2 chicken fight episodes I'm going to be talking about, and this one was being the worst, and it is. It's basically... The fight just takes place, and it's an okay fight, but it's not that great. It basically takes place in the same location, and plus we get to constantly have politic jokes in the background of the fight, which makes the fight even worse, because again, I'm not a fan of politics. I don't care about politics that much. I just don't care. I just don't care. And this episode again has politics written all over it. Heck, they sometimes break the fourth or fifth wall. They break it and have the main characters talking about they wrote certain stuff in the episode. So it's just stupid. It's just lazy to write and it's stupid. It's definitely bad. In fact, I'm gonna give it a score. It's gonna get 7 points. 7 points. You may be asking why it's getting 7 points and not lower. Well, again, it's not really bad. Again, I don't mind them making fun of Trump. I mean, again, I don't think Trump was that bad of a president, but that's my opinion. The problem is, it's just boring as hell to watch this episode. It's boring. It's just, we've seen Hollywood make fun of Trump before. It's nothing new. It's just boring. Heck, they still freaking go on it now. People in Hollywood still blame Trump for everything. They still freaking blame Trump. They blame Trump, COVID. They blame Trump and COVID for how shitty their movies are. It still freaking goes on now. And I'm like, give it a rest. Trump is no longer in office. Please stop saying how shitty Trump is. I would say the same thing with Joe Biden. I don't like Joe Biden, but I don't want an entire episode with Joe Biden being a shitty president. I don't want a whole episode with that. And I don't want Hollywood saying how shitty Joe Biden is. I don't. But again, these presidents are just my opinion. I don't want people to get mad at me. It's just my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion on presidents, that's fine. But this episode is just boring. It's just freaking boring. The only thing I like about it is the fact that Peter actually cares about his daughter in this episode. They also make fun of how I guess Bob's Burgers is a better show than they are, and Trump even admits it in this episode. He even admits it, and yeah. Also, we have a joke about Peter, I guess. We also have a joke about Peter. Was supposed to be a joke, but it's not really a joke. He's just basically shitting on the president about being a jerk, but then he says he's just a TV show, so it's not really, he can just be shut off. I don't really get it. It's just a bunch of Trump jokes. And I promise you guys, I won't be talking about presidents anymore for a long time. I'm only talking about this stuff because this is a president episode. It's basically a president-themed episode. That's the only reason why I'm talking about this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about this. Anywho, I think it's about time I let this go. Man, season 17 was a horrible season. It was a freaking horrible season. In fact, it was really hard for me to find a good episode in this season 2 alone. But I'm sure for you guys on Wednesday, I will have a good episode. I will. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I'm sorry if people get like. Well, I'm sorry if people. Well, I mean, I don't know how. I'm not sorry. I mean, I don't mind people if they disagree with me. But please be nice about it. Please be nice. I don't want people shitting on me because of my own opinions. Okay. Anywho, this is Dash Show Rose. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more Family Guy reviews. And again, I don't talk about politics on my channel. I don't do that. Because that's basically split, and I don't like, even if it wasn't split, I think politics are kind of boring anyway to talk about. So I'll talk to you guys later. This is Dash Show Rose. Out.